Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we listen for stocks to be called out in stream one, and we want to watch for an extreme breakout in yellow to pop up in these two scans. Once we find a stock we are interested in, we immediately want to check the current bar volume, make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. We want to see a battle going on. We want these volume numbers really flying, and this is the volume in the very last candle. We want to see a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers. And at the same time, this is our money flow indicator. This green line represents the money going in, the red part represents the money coming out, and the yellow line is a MACD indicator. So at the same time, the money flow is happening down here in Dominator. These green bars are also buyers. This is buyer volume. You want to see these green bars growing taller and taller as the stock price is rising. And once all of that comes into play, we want to see two green labels up here that say Delta and buyers and sellers. We want them to be green also. Once everything is green, that's when you want to try to pull the trigger and see if you can get a piece of it. If you are a new investor, I highly suggest you watch these live streams many times before you invest your hard earned money. Write it down on paper, your entry, your exit, and your results. If you are profitable on paper after a length of time, change over to real money, but trade small share size anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT so you don't miss a trade. That stands for extended hours. And welcome to Friday. I haven't seen too much moving around this morning. We'll take it as we get it. Been a pretty tough week, but we've managed to pull some profits out of it. Let's try to keep it going. And good morning, YouTubers. You are on board this morning. We have about 2 minutes to go before our market opens at the top of the hour. Scanners have been quiet this morning. I'm hoping we can do something good this Friday. I did see GURE. I don't think it's tradable on some platforms. Duvin, I said it so many times, it's kind of in memory. Well, I'm not seeing too much happening. GURE pushing up a little here. Checking the volume. It's kind of sluggish to stopped, but they are coming in. We do have our indicators pointing green and north. We do not have two buyer labels up here pointing green. We do now. When these turn green, that price will spike. Let's see if we can get some interested buyers here to keep driving this stock higher. There we go, pushing on up to 828, 835, 847. Take profits on the way up, at least some profit. 872, 888, 890. Sell those shares. Why push your luck on a Friday? 8, 9, 11 on that spike.
QCLS.
Very nice move. Thank you, Milo, for calling that one out. Very good way to start this Friday morning. Pulling back now, I'm going to set a resistance level up there on the previous candle's body. If we break that 890 area, we should push up even higher. There we are above 890. Let's see if the buyers come back to keep going, keep pushing. Look like they're all too happy to take profits up there in that area. Watching for green labels for that push. They are trying, but not without a battle. Too many profit takers up there.
SMX.
SMX moving again is kind of out of my range. It's out of my risk level. It's out of my head. I don't like trading stocks that are 3 or 4 times what they're actually valued, or 5 or 10. All right, we're still trying to break
SMX.
above that 890 and keep pushing. The buyers have not quit yet. We do have some red labels popping in every now and then, so it may be over soon. Money flow is reversing. We did have some seller bars come in, but the buyers are holding the price up here in the 890s area. Looks like the surge of buyers is pretty much done. They're not giving up. We got green labels back, and they are going to push it higher. I guess that was a fake out so that we could miss it. I didn't buy it this second time around.
PMCB.
Pushing a little bit higher now. Currently a high of 935.
QCLS.
Don't take any risk plays here. Take profits as these things spike up. This is Friday.
PMCB. PMCB.
Nice job, traders.
PMCB.
PMCB is also moving, but this one has not sold off. That's why I have not changed. Looks like it may be fixing to sell off, though. Still holding the 890s. All right, we'll take a look at the other ones. We got AKAN
VSCO.
also pushing up. It's a $1.27 currently.
PMCB.
Looks like the volume has died. Not enough buyers in here to keep the run going.
PMCB.
Let's check out PMCB currently at $1.42 and spiking up as
DFLI.
well. I'm going to stay out of these penny stocks this morning. I am on PMCB.
AKAN.
AKAN also trying to push a little. Take your pick. Either one is going up. Some of them may be almost done, though. Be careful. Do have green
AKAN.
labels for another minor push to the upside. Back to red labels of profit takers. Money flow is falling off quickly. Seller bar. Volume is selling off. QCLS did sell off. AKAN still bouncing around. PCMB pulling back. Think both of these will probably sell off here soon. Nice job. LSF at 1690.97. Great profit for a Friday morning. All right, ready for another one? Waiting on it to pop up or be called out. Not bad profits for the traders who made money 11 minutes after the hour. AKAN. I'll go ahead and put a resistance level on
SMX.
those previous bodies right there at $1.35. Let's see if we can break above it and keep pushing. I'm watching for these labels to turn green. Money flow's not looking too good, not
SMX.
too promising.
IRBT.
Breaking above that 136. Let's see if they can keep pushing here. Probably not likely. Got a lot of sellers up here above this range.
IRBT.
IRBT, a $3 stock, getting buyer attention, but the volume is too low to scalp it. Unless you are a risk taker and you think you can get out. QCLS trying to curve up here from the bottom. No buy signal yet. I threw 100 shares at BOIL this morning at open. I am up $61 on BOIL. This is the natural gas ETF. It is wintertime. Price still rising, now up 64.
PMCB. PMCB.
PMCB pushing higher. We missed it, though. I consider this a miss. It's already past the bodies of the previous candles. Right there at $1.42. You would have had to been watching it to catch that bounce. WHLR on one of my other scans. Let's take a look at it. Don't like the tall wick on this first candle.
SMX.
But that means that they just probably were sitting on it and a bunch of people took profit right when it spiked. Let's see if it can recover and keep pushing higher. Watching for these labels to turn green. They are green and it is flying up to $4.90, a $5 spike. Now 563 on that spike. Man, you're going to have to be quick to catch any of this one.
SMX.
They spike and drop. Can't get into it, Milo. May not
SMX.
be tradable on Thinkorswim. Did it give you an error or it just didn't go through? Nothing. Might have hopped over your when you clicked the mouse, it was moving so fast.
SMX.
By the time your order executes, it's already past it or tries to execute. Sometimes they just move faster than we can click. 580 now, watching for green
SMX.
labels. We don't want to see red up here. That's sellers coming in.
SMX.
We have a sell signal popping in every now and then.
SMX.
SMX being called out. I'm not going to chart it. It's too expensive for me. Well, not too expensive. Too risky is what I should have said.
SMX.
Good job, KK. 590 on WHLR. Crab Key, 15. Less 122. Seen a big one up there somewhere. Less 4122. Or is that 122? I think it's 122. 40 bucks for Autumn Rain. $4.21 for Goes Up. Over on YouTube, A Treat gets $2.90 out of WHLR. Good job, trader. R2 5170.
CAPR.
Well, we had a couple of fast movers since the top of the hour.
IRBT.
Nice trade, Robinson. IRBT. That one's been a mover this week. Let's see what it's doing. Currently doesn't have any volume, but was called out. Must have been one or two buyers came in.
IRBT.
Maybe a few more are coming in. Too low a volume to really scalp it and be safely in and out.
IRBT.
A few more buyers coming in. Remember, when the volume is this low, it only takes one big seller to wipe it all out.
IRBT. IRBT. IRBT.
IRBT. Now the buyers have found it. It continues to push higher to 340. Quick to take profits on this low volume. It'll drop fast. So if you are in the green, take the green.
SMX. SMX.
SMX is really flying up to $273. I don't know what's up with
SMX.
this company. Very high spread at times. $8 spread right now. It's kind of like they don't want the little man to buy it. Hope nobody gets stung big time on that one. If you haven't seen this stock, I'll put it on the daily chart if you've been missing
VOIL.
it. So from like 58 bucks to 200 and something, that daily chart's not reading it. Let me move to a 15 minute. Here's the 15-minute. But it's been rising for quite some time and continuing to go.
SMX.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy
SMX.
when stock prices are based on revenue and growth. We know they didn't make that kind of money in a day.
SMX.
Yeah, but this price is all based on belief, not actual earnings. Oh, we got some good stuff here. Well, let's buy it.
SMX. 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 SMX.
Yes, it did, Chris. But the spread also got up to like $8, $10 at times. $7 spread currently.
SMX. SMX.
It's kind of like the big players got together and said, let's jack up the spread so that we can keep these little guys out of it so that we can make some money. Look at that
SMX.
spread, $30 it shot up to on the spread. 21, 22. In reality, though, they jack up the spread like this to
SMX.
try to slow the stock down. Don't know if you are aware of that, but that's the reason for the high spread to try to stop it.
SMX.
Market makers can control the spread. That's how they maintain control of some of the stocks
SMX.
in the market. They can jack it up as high as they need to slow it down. $435 on that spike. Good job, you four. Market makers can halt the stock, or they have their choice to halt it or jack up the spread to try to slow it down. If they just let it run wild, it will never stop. There's people out there with a lot more money than us that will just keep
INTS.
driving it up. Yeah, that's what we think, A Rick.
INTS. BOIL.
Boyle paying nicely for me this morning. It's being called out by Ticker Chick. I'm up about 110 on it.
BOIL.
BOIL called out again. WHLR trying to come up off the bottom. Might create a lower high here. It may just, I could
VOIL.
just draw a line right down to it. Let's see if it pulls back. We're on the back side of the trade here. The front side is over here. The back side is over here. Usually the back side's not as good of a run as the front side, but I have seen it be broken.
YYAI.
Nice trade, LSF. 987 on WHLR. We catch a lot of front sides here. It's difficult, I agree, but if you watch it long enough with these indicators, you soon figure out where to pull the trigger.
INTS.
Good job, LT. Nice job, Chucko. One share of SMX from the close of yesterday and is up 26.25 today. Take the money and run. Oh, 262. Sorry, I can't see this morning. 262. Kind of felt like the number was off a little bit. That is crazy. Just goes to show you what you can make if you pay attention.
BOIL.
I post all training events in, if you go to menu and news, you will find them there in announcements. Calendar is almost completed, the events calendar. We'll get it up there as soon as we can. Oil still rising. Called out again up here. WHLR pushing higher. Did break that 547 that I mentioned earlier. Let's see if they can keep it going now. Watching for green label up here. Money flow kind of leaning over a bit. There it goes. It's trying to get straighter. Nice tall buyer bar down here in Dominator. Need those two green labels for that spike upwards. Retesting that 547 level. Looks like it held. Maybe they can push it up from here. Nice trade, Milo. WHLR holding 570s. Looks like some profit taking going on. I see a little bit of red and money flow here. Need a tall bar here and some green labels to push it higher.
BOIL.
My BOIL still going up. Probably not, Don.
BOIL.
BOIL still
UANY.
climbing.
BOIL.
Nice trade ping.
BOIL.
Thank you, BOIL. Thank you, Lord. Still rising.
BOIL.
Let's go. Good job, Strike. I'm up 190 on BOIL. I'm going to take it. It is Friday. Yeah, I think everybody has seen SMX. Kind of been in the spotlight for a few days. Nice trade, Gary. If I didn't tell you already. Wheeler's still looking north here, pushing up to 630. Buyers are trying to come in, got a lot of profit taking going on every spike, so be careful up here. 650 now. Whenever these labels flip to red, they are taking profit. A few more buyers stepping back in to push it higher. $6.99, $7. Take those profits.
VSCO.
Spike up to 775. Good job, Robert, over on YouTube. $1,000 on WHLR.
BOIL.
BOIL will probably continue to go. I
VSCO.
just went ahead and took my little profit. It is looking due north and keeps
BOIL.
moving. Still may be more there. Let me show you BOIL on a 5-minute chart. That's how I was trading it.
RGTZ.
That's what it looks like. Very beautiful. Should have bought 1,000,000 shares, but who knows? Keep an eye on Wheeler. Nice job, Pro Dollar. 1,950 on Wheeler.
BOIL.
Gary gets 164 on Wheeler. Milo, isn't that always the case? Trust the indicators. I don't think anybody can outtrade this indicator, Smart Candles Pro. When it's calculating the percentages behind the scenes, it's kind of hard to miss.
VSCO.
Wheeler's still looking north here. There may be more to come. There's those green labels.
UNG.
Buyers are still active.
VOIL.
Be careful up here at the top side. It could drop right back down like it did here.
BOIL. UNG.
Nice job, LSF.
BOIL.
BOIL still going, and there's that big red candle I was warning you about. I gave you
UNG.
real early warning before that happened.
BOIL.
ADTX, thank you, Majika. Let's see what it'll do here. Kind of bouncing around at the moment. A tall wick on the top. The buyers are coming in, watching these indicators here, and we're waiting on a green labels. Volume is dropping. Profit taking going on. That's dangerous one right
UNG.
there. That one will mess your Friday up. Nice job, KK. I see one person listen to me. Boyle gets 712 out of, KK gets 712 out of Boyle. Let me get my words in order. KK, wasn't that the easiest trade you ever made? Nice, slow, calm. I like trades like that. Yeah, that 5 minute on boil works perfect. Autumn rain kind of sounds like the green candles are getting you so excited you click the button at the wrong time. Try not to chase the runners. Try to catch them at the beginning. I'm guilty of that as well. I'm not lecturing you. I'm just trying to give you some pointers. Change all your colors to blue. That way you don't know which ones are red and which ones are green. Then just play the movement. Chucko, you can turn it off if you want.
BOIL. UNG.
Just remember you turned it off. Gary, that dog sure cost you a lot of money. Yeah, but Chucko, that green candle is trying to tell you to stay in because most of the time it goes right back up. I understand 100%,
BMEA.
Gary. I've had quite a few four
ORCX.
legged critters.
UNG. BOIL. VSCO.
ADTX for Joe, $414. Good job, Joe. Joe, did you play that to the
VSCO.
downside?
BOIL. ORCX.
Thank you for confirming.
ORCX.
All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. I hope I put a little bit of money
UNG.
in your pockets this morning. The next one free hour will be on Monday. I hope you learned a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the trading session. Every one of you have a nice, blessed weekend.
UNG.
If you're interested about me, there's a label at the top of your chat, or visit us at
BOIL.
volumespikes.com. You can read all about the community, read about me. Come and join us. It's the real deal here. I'm not here to take your money, I'm here to make money for you. But thanks for joining me this morning. God bless you. I hope you have a great weekend. I am out.